Welcome back to Bangers Bricks, everybody. My name is Ben. In our last video, we purchased two massive sets. The first one was the Lord of the Rings Rivendell set, as well as the new Disney Castle. Now, I've mentioned that I've been gone for the past month here, but that doesn't necessarily mean I've been absent from purchasing Lego, as we've still been buying a decent amount of Lego sets and minifigures. So today, I want to take a look at what some of those other purchases that we've made are, as well as jumping into the Lego City to look more into where the Rivendell and Disney Castle will go. So let's jump right in, and not to share too much, but we are going to be making some pretty sweet additions to our Iron Man, our Tony Stark, and our War Machine shadow box that we have. So let's get started. All right, everybody, we have a lot of purchases to cover here, so we're gonna get started right off the bat. Now, we won't talk much about Rivendell and the new Disney Castle because we've already purchased that. That was in our last video, but the first purchase right off the bat that we made, this was a little while ago, I actually mentioned this on my live stream about a month ago, is we purchased the medieval blacksmith. I was super excited, obviously got all the figs and everything right off the bat. It was $85. I thought that was a pretty good steal for the medieval blacksmith. I do think, I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to ask you guys if I should keep it as the blacksmith. It's gonna be tough to fit into our greener area, but we have a couple different options as well. First off, we could do an alternate build of the medieval house, just in general. I thought it was a very cool design. They also have the medieval chapel. I thought this was a cool design as well. I know that it's obviously not using as many of the pieces from the actual set, but a very cool design nonetheless. And then also the medieval windmill. I thought the medieval windmill, if there is room up onto our second tier or our rock platform, might be a cool place to put that alternate build of the medieval blacksmith up there. So definitely a couple cool ideas, and definitely look forward to hearing what you guys think might be the best route to go with the medieval blacksmith. Keep it the same or pick one of those different alternate builds. Appreciate your feedback. Next up, I want to talk a little bit more about a set that we actually just got in the mail a few days ago. It is set 76077. The set itself, it's like the Detroit Steel Strikes or something like that. Really, the only reason that I got it was in order to finish our collection for all of the Iron Man minifigures. We do need the Invincible Iron Man, so that is going to be one that I'll be showing here in just a minute. But then also got the Justin Hammer suit armor. I know it's not necessarily Iron Man, but it is one that is unique, and I'll end up putting it in our shadow box frame at least until we start to outgrow. Then that'll be one of the first ones that will go. So definitely a cool little set. I actually really like the car. I think that'll be cool in the city too. The rest of it honestly will probably go to my kids, but kind of tomato there, I guess. But next, I want to show you a few of the different minifigures that we've got, because these are some of the most expensive minifigures that I've purchased to date. So let's check those out. All right, so as I mentioned, everybody, we are going to be filling up our Iron Man shadow box. And so far we have about 44-ish or 42, I believe, minifigures in here already. And we have about 52 different spots. We're also going to be adding in about 8 minifigures today. So it is going to be getting tight in there. Now we'll be able to move a couple of them out at some point, because we do have, I think, 1 or 2 Pepper Potts minifigures in here. So definitely something where we can adjust and make a little bit more room. But I'm excited to get a few more minifigures in here today. And let's take a look at what some of those different minifigures are going to be. Now, I know the question's going to come up. It's like, are you trying to get all the Iron Man minifigures? No, there's one that we will not be getting, and that is the Brick Fair exclusive. I believe it's like a $3,000 minifigure. Definitely not one that we will be picking up, as I don't have that kind of money, but I appreciate you guys asking. So to start off, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Travis. Been a really cool Lego friend here. We stay connected, help each other out whenever we can, and he is Builds with Travis on YouTube, so make sure you guys go check some of his content out. Very nice guy. He actually sent me, once I told him that I was collecting all these, he sent me the blue and black jumpsuit Tony Stark. So super excited to get that one. That will be going into the shadow box, so excited about that. I'm excited as this is the most expensive minifigure that I have to date, I believe. And so we have already built it. We ended up picking up the Silver Centurion. I believe this was about a $90 minifigure. So definitely one of the most expensive ones that I have, but I am super excited to add that to the Lego collection. Obviously brand new, no cracks, no dents, no scratches, scrapes, whatever you want to say, but built, and definitely one of my favorite minifigures, just from some of the different characteristics and detail as far as printing goes, with the side leg printing, and then the printing on the arms is just super unique. So awesome minifigure to date. Another one that we just picked up and actually just arrived in the mail the other day. We ended up purchasing the Space Iron Man. This one was right around 60 to 65 bucks. Obviously that's after shipping and everything, but definitely a great pickup, as again, we have no color distortion or color fading on it. Everything looks great, no cracks, no scratches or blemishes. So definitely a great minifigure. Those are two of the most expensive ones I think that will probably end up going into my collection. So very excited about those. So this is one that I actually just received, and sorry, I'll try to hurry up here, as I know this is taking forever, but coming in here today, I honestly don't know what this one is. We have the, oh, okay, so the silver camo Tony Stark, got his hair all messed up, from the Bricktober set in 2018, the superhero set. Super cool addition. I love the arm printing on this one as well. So that'll be a nice little addition into the Lego City. The next one that we have, this was just a quick little like $15 one from that War Machine mech that came out earlier this year. I actually really like this one for 15 bucks. Thought this was a cool little minifigure that came with the mech. The kids have already destroyed the mech multiple times, but that's besides the point. And then also from the very first, this is the very first War Machine that came out. This was from the Seaport Battle. I thought this one was super cool. I picked this up from my local Bricks and Minifig store. It was like 14, 15 bucks. So again, I think if you're adding all this up, including the Invincible Iron Man and Justin Hammer that'll be going into the shadow box display, we have, I think, upwards of like $300, and I swear that I'm really good with my money. Definitely something that I'm excited to get these included in the shadow box, get it into the Lego City or in the Lego room where it'll be on display. And yeah, let's go check out the Lego room. Well, it's finally time to head into the Lego City. First things first I want to do is get the medieval blacksmith placed here. I know we have one spot next to the A-frame cabin, and I think that this is temporarily where it's going to go until we can figure out what alternate build we want to do, or really what we want to do with it, if we want to try to sneak it up here onto the rock platform up here. But for now, this bad boy is gonna go right here. We'll adjust that later. But next thing I want to do, so I mentioned that we're going to be taking the Disney Castle out and putting Lego Rivendell up here on the rock platform. Super excited about it. The one thing I'm excited is that Rivendell actually has, I think it's like a 45-degree turn. So it'll be just as wide, and then it actually turns this way a little bit. So it'll take up just a little bit of that awkward middle place or middle space. So super excited to see how that plays out. If it doesn't, again, we can always pull the Disney Castle back down. But I do need to get the Disney Castle up. Now, I've mentioned this in a couple previous videos, is we have some angled or pitched ceilings in our Lego room here, so it's kind of difficult to fit larger sets up on the shelves up here. So what we're going to have to do is, we really only have one place where both of the Disney castles can fit next to each other, and that is over in this area over here. So in order to do that, I actually have to take the Haunted Mansion, the Townhome, and then also the McAllister's house, and I have to take those, and then I have to migrate them over into this corner. So let's do a little shuffling around and get everything where we want it. I am absolutely shocked that I got all that done without destroying any sets. There were no fatalities. I was very impressed. So we did end up taking the Disney Castle out. We have the Rivendell, where that's going to go. Disney Castle is now up here. As I mentioned before, the old Disney Castle sitting here, and then once we get the new Disney Castle built, it'll go right next to it. I think in order to like break them up, I'll probably end up getting the Walt Disney tribute camera and putting that right in the middle, just to kind of create more of a Disney related shelf up there, again, just to kind of make sure everything goes together with the overall Disney theme, but might just make it break it up a little bit better, especially height wise, since both sets are taller. In the middle have some sort of like shorter set. I thought between the Disney tribute camera or doing potentially like Stitch or something, but you know, that's something for a later date. And then we have all of our shadow box displays, and then we got everything moved over here to the right side. So everything is pretty much done, and it's looking pretty good. So a quick little update on the home buying process. We are still waiting for the builder to get back to us just on potentially signing some sort of contract to start moving on the next steps in the home buying process. And when that time comes, I will definitely share some more information with you as to, I am just so excited to expand on what we already have. I know that our Lego City and our Lego collection is already bigger than you know, what I initially thought it would be, but it's definitely something that I am very interested in expanding upon. And I really think that getting this house and being able to have a dedicated Lego room, not just a Lego closet, is really going to be able to give us the room to expand things such as our rock platform or expand our second tier and being able to add on certain modulars. With the current modulars, you know, for the Natural History Museum, we really don't even have room to put that in our Lego City currently. So it is a set that I'm definitely going to be picking up here, but currently we don't have any room for it. So I'm excited when the day comes when we can buy this new house, have a dedicated Lego room where I can start to expand on some of the different sets that I can include in my Lego area. Obviously, my son will be excited that we can expand some of the different brickheads that we're collecting. When I was talking about certain sets that we've purchased here in the past, you were able to see me purchase Mighty and Knuckles, but previous to that, back in January, we did end up purchasing Sonic and Tails as well. So super excited to have those in our Lego collection. And again, overall, everything is looking great. We just need more room. But in our next couple of videos, we're going to be doing a ton of building. And thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop comments down below. Let me know what you guys think we should be changing or what we should be doing in the meantime. And until then, have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you later.